All right, so he finally decided I'm done screwing around. He moved a bunch of stuff out of here. I'm pulling everything out of this corner. I gotta get in here. I gotta trim this. I gotta trim the board. I gotta do something. And there's an outlet hiding behind here. There's all this nice little cardboard here. We're gonna have to move stuff around. But behind this wall, we gotta get it done. And it's not correctly in here, so we're gonna try and get it done. All right, so I got most of the cardboard out. I got to pull this. There's OSB behind here. It's the wrong size. And I think maybe rather than to make my life difficult, I just need to pull the damn thing and replace it with that. Because this is a full sheet, not messed with, and yeah, so I don't think it's making much of a difference unless we were to do this whole back wall. I got all this other stuff done with scraps. So there's this sheet, and it's also the sides don't all match. So, but there is a lot of stuff that has been done in here. So if I could do the rest of this, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. The problem is the way this is framed, it's wrong for this to be like that, and all this stuff here too. So actually originally did with some of it was I put some boards behind it, but this one's overlapping right there. You can see this is overlapping. I can't even remember because I can't see the wall, but I want to say it's not 4 feet from there, and then this one is supposed to be chopped off right here. Something like that. I don't know. But basically, none of these damn things are correct. You'd end up having to cut 2 different ones. We're going to pull this out of here. So I pulled the screw up there. Now, one of the things that happened was when we moved in here, we seen that they had pulled drywall out of here. And they had an office back here or something. It's kind of framed in. You see the line right here? If you look. And there's a couple of spots in the floor. Maybe not that one, where it's pretty obvious. They had concrete fasteners. And so what they did is they framed something here, and I think they put a door like right here. So this whole little area was sectioned off, which is great. If you think about it, imagine if I put my Radio Shack back here and I sectioned this whole thing off from this door here. I could turn the rest of this crap into a wood shop or welding or whatever, and I would have just this area, but I could move like an air conditioner and a heater over here, and it would be super, super efficient because you'd have such a smaller space. Otherwise, you got all this. But I don't think I'll ever end up doing that. But I've daydreamed about the idea. But for now, it's late. I've been staying up a little too late again, and I'm gonna get this crap done. So I didn't get anything done today, and I want to get caught up. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, we can see where they added another board in here. Okay, and it's the weirdest shit ever. It's not even like a regular board, but like a 1x2 or 1.5 by something. I don't know what they call those. So we've got this outlet here. It's just sitting here. This wall goes right to here. I'm gonna pull this whole piece. I'm done with it. It's shoved full of bags too, by the way. But I'm gonna pull it. We're not cutting this. It's late at night. I'm not gonna be running saws. I'm not destroying this damn board when I have this crap, which is, you know, already all the way over there. There's no board behind there, so why have one here? So we're gonna pull this. I don't think there's too many screws in it. I can't even see them at the moment, but it's just gonna be easier to do that. And then that's falling on the right one. But yeah, they had added shit. You can see the little blue thing? That was drywall crap they had up there. You see a little bit of the drywall right here. But yeah, they added like boards across underneath here. And there was actually cable TV was coming in through here. A bunch of weird stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and we can get this out of here. Then we can reinstall our outlet. God damn. This thing's freaking cracked. Maybe even put another one in, you know. But we're going to get that done. The idea is I'm going to build, with whatever scraps I have, I'm going to build an L all the way here. Okay? I'm going to build all the way here, and it's going to be a shelf and storage area. We'll use this corner to our best advantage. So, I thought that was a sheet metal for a second. This is the reflective layer out of a TV. It's pretty crazy stuff. Anyway, so I just got to pull this board. I guess I forgot. There was literally one screw here. That's the whole thing. There's nothing else. Okay, I lied. There's one in the corner here. Well, you wouldn't believe what it takes to get all this crap out of here. So actually what I'm doing now is I actually just took the telescope out. And we're actually going to look in this thing tonight. Boy. It's super fucking clear. Look at that. Let me see if it'll focus. It's Orion's belt. That thing is bright as hell. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch some alien footage. I can almost see the Orion Nebula. It almost looks kind of backwards. Wow. Anyway, guys. And you see how that looks really weird? So, it's pretty easy to make things look like flying saucers and strange stuff in the middle of the night with your phone without trying to. And I learned that a while ago because I was trying to take a picture of the Orion Nebula and I was over this direction and it looked like a damn flying saucer. So these are just stars for right now. But I mean, you know, when you start doing weird stuff, you know, it can look strange. Anyway, I gotta get back in. Alright, so we're ready to put our boards back in here. And then we'll try and trim this. I gotta mount my outlets. These are all the bags I was talking about. See, they put these weird things here. I'm not really sure why. And they did some weird crap. Like the markings that they wrote on here. I don't know if the guy that lived here was some kind of fancy carpenter. But what I've seen a lot of is that. And I don't cut boards like that when I do it. I'm not a carpenter. If that was what I did, I throw that fucking thing out. We ain't using that. Now, I also don't use nails for anything. So, I do have some, but I don't use them. And I think this is I don't know if this is where it was. So, I think it is. So we're just going to put it back where it was. You see what happens when they do this crap? They crack this whole freaking thing. And here's some drywall nails. The nails didn't even go through in the correct spot. These I should like bang out, but I won't do it. Look at it. They missed all of them. And they shattered the damn thing because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. So, I think the big sheet of wood we'll use to possibly maybe build something here, I don't know. But I'm not concerned about having wood in the wall here. In fact, I'd be probably better off just to replace everything with it. But drywall would be the way to go. I just don't like drywall. I could bring it in here. Even there, you don't have 8 feet. That's the problem. So the garage is up a little higher because it's on these blocks, but you don't have 8 feet from the opening here. So you turn it sideways, and then you got to stand it back up. And if you're not careful, you snap a sheet of drywall, you know. I don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm not real sure what I'm going to do. I got to put that outlet back. If I was to move the outlet to the other side, there's already a hole here. If I was to move it further down, I could actually just put a sheet in here without messing with it. And then come over here and make my adjustment over here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll turn the power off out here, and I'll just rewire this damn thing on the other side. This is ridiculous. I don't know what this stuff is all over this thing. Yeah, anyway, this is ridiculous. Alright, so I just decided to put this back in here. It is some funny, weird nailing crap. So actually, like, it's way down in here, but oh man. I mean, ultra wide. Okay. Well, I put a deck screw in here, pulled this crap out of here, and I tried to put another deck screw in there, but it's too short. But this isn't going anywhere. So we get this up over here. If I wanted to add another outlet, now would be a good time to do it. It's centered at 3 foot. I don't know if that's code, which ends up being a lot higher off the ground, but I'm just putting it where it was and how they had it. I drilled these holes. I was going to move something over here. You see that there's... Well, actually, they might have drilled them. Nope, that's drywall. You see they got the block plate. Yeah, anyway, you need those on there for code, but anyway, so we're gonna get this thing done. So I'm just gonna get in here. I'm gonna push this thing. I'm just gonna come through. I'm gonna cut right through it. I don't really care if it's close or not. I'm gonna shove a bunch of these bags back in here before I run it down too. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. All right, we got a couple of them in there. I gotta get up to the top here, but I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just putting these little bitty screws. Careful to not go too far. We'll get this other piece in here. We need to trim it, so, or we can just do like I did over there and overlap it, but I'd rather trim it. So I can either cut it ahead of time. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I can measure it and then cut it. Well, this is a real pain in the butt. I'm cutting it up here as I go. It's like, I took this and started to do it, but I'm like, oh, how am I going to do the rest? So, we're going to get it. Alright, now I just got to get in here and vacuum all this crap up. It was a little bit tricky because it's not even. Yeah, whatever. It's because of this crap that they poured here. It's not completely even. So, well, we got it in there. There's another stud right here. I'm not real concerned about that. I just want to insulate the bulk of this. It's a little bit gapped over here, and yeah, tight over there. Whatever, it's in there. So I'm gonna resume on this tomorrow, and we'll build something in here.